Hello and welcome to Entropic Sonic Designs. This video is regarding a procedural approach to footsteps. I made this system not only to showcase a way to incorporate abstracted blocks of MetaSounds inside other MetaSound systems, but to show how more creative and fun is to granulate your work in a smaller block. So, adding those blocks together create a unique texture, better immersion, and more importantly, a reusable system. So, what we generally see here is a MetaSound system for footsteps that is built by smaller blocks of functions or other MetaSound systems. We have the part of input and control, where we can connect it with blueprints and control the volume or anything else we have connected to this control. Then we go to the middle part, where we introduce the three different sounds and process them accordingly. The footstep sound, a backpack foley, and a chain foley sound. If we look closer, we will see the encapsulation patch from a MetaSound that we will look next. We will see also that we have applied individual filters to create a better result for the footstep sounds and the foleys. So the last part is another encapsulated patch from a MetaSound. At this point we just sum our signals to send them out. I have to say that this is not the only way to work, but it is definitely a way to create clean patches and reusable blocks as the ones that we will see right away. If we forget the rest of the files we see here and focus only to the dynamic mixer and the lib random source asset, let's open first the random asset. What we have here is a wave player that randomizes the order of the files that will play and the pitch that is going to play them. Remember, this player does not include any files, it inherits from its inputs, so we can see here the input of the array that will receive any input that we apply from the other patch. Then we see the trigger input that again will inherit from other patches or any patch that will be connected, and of course the input values for min and max of the pitch shift we apply. This is the one of the encapsulated patches we use in the main MetaSound patch. Now let's see the dynamic mixer. In here we have, So we have the input, that this input is the control that we use to raise the volume or lower the volume. Basically we have a mixer and mapping some range for the control from 0 to 1, and we convert it from 0 to 0.8, depends on the flexibility we want. For the time being I just add them and fine-tune them here, so the video will be shorter. So let's go back to our main patch and see there, let's zoom a little bit more. So we have the control here that it goes from 0 to 1, and in there we will have the control for the volume and the filters that we have applied. So let's play. It's a little bit silent, goes up. We start hearing the foleys up until the maximum, well, almost the maximum and the maximum. So I suppose here the player either jumps or runs, and here just walks. Furthermore, as I said before, we have used some filters, a low pass and a high pass, to further enhance the idea that when the player is walking, we do not hear so heavy footsteps, but as the character runs, we will hear gradually more and more of these low frequencies. The same applies for our foleys. As the character walks, we do not want to hear them too much, and as we push to run, we will add higher frequencies for both of them, to get the feeling of the movement along, of course, with the volume of control. Of course, only with the chain sound foley we have done it in a manner that after the middle of our control and till the max, we will be able to hear it. Finally, what we saw today as a recap is a simple procedural MetaSound patch for footsteps and character follies. Remember that we saw that we can encapsulate patches and reuse them to other MetaSounds. As for example, we can go right-click, graph, and in there we can find all of our patches. We can use the random asset here, we can use the mixer, or we can use even the big patch that we were working in. As long as we have inputs and outputs, that will be to our benefit. That is for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will try to post also pictures of those patches in case that someone wants to investigate more. That's it for me for today. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Cheers!